Dale from Reidys. We're live at NAMM 2019. We're here at Gretsch, just with Adam at the moment, taking a look at some of the new Streamliners and Electromatics. So, talk us through it, Adam.
Okay, so these are the Streamliner range which we've updated for this year. You may remember that we first introduced the Streamliner range 3 years ago, right here at NAMM 2016.
We were here, they're incredibly popular.
Indeed,
actually.
it's hugely popular because it was our first foray into the world of affordable hollows and semi-hollows, and they've been incredibly good. But after 3 years, we thought, time to upgrade them. So we've revamped everything. Both aesthetically and sonically. Okay. So it's all very well looking good, right? But you've got to sound good as well. So we thought we'd tweak the pickups, which are already brilliant. We've made them even better. So these are the new Gretsch BT2S broadcaster pickups for the Streamliner series. They're still Anaco 5 magnets, but we tweaked the winding slightly to give a tighter bottom end and overall more clarity. So when you're in distortion world, you get more string-to-string separation. And then aesthetically, we have, apart from introduced a few new colours, which I'm sure
that's
this
really
is one
nice
of them. We've done aged multiple binding instead of the single white binding.
Right, nice.
We've done a three-ply pick guard instead of a single ply, and we've also done so it's black on some models and tortoiseshell on other models, depending which we think looks cooler.
Fair enough.
And they've all got the black knobs now and big block inlays and the binding and all that sort of thing. But this is one of the brand new colours. This is one of my favourites.
Yeah, it's very nice.
This is called gunmetal metallic. I'll try and get it in the light.
Yeah, make it shine.
Yeah, I mean, because in some lights it's really bright, and some lights it's really dark, and it's going to, under stage lighting, it's going to really pop. Yeah, so that's a very cool finish, metallic finish. I'll run you through quickly our other finishes. So we have a Riviera blue finish on a couple of models.
Yeah, sort of a Pelham blue, blue vibe, isn't it?
We've got the Fairlane blue, which came off with, the Fairlane blue was already on the Electromatics previously. We brought it to the Streamliners. We've got single barrel stain, which is on a few models, and we've also kept the best colours from previously as well. So the Torino green was the best-selling model colour of last year, so we've kept that. The gold dust was always popular. We've now put a torty guard on that one. Yeah, that looks cool with the tortoise shell. And on all the hollow bodies, we've changed the inlays to hump block inlays, just a little nod to our legacy. And this is a Riviera blue again. We brought a candy apple red onto the hollow body. Again, for the price point, that is an exceptionally brilliant finish. Hot rod vibe. Yeah, and these are on the big speed versions. Just a reminder of the Streamliner lineup, by the way. It's basically 3 models. It's hollow bodies, centre block juniors, each one available with or without big speed. Cool. So that's kind of the lineup. And
pretty simple to get your head around, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's just 2 price points. And here's a hollow body without big speed in what we're calling Village Amber Stain. So if you want to get your jazz on, this is a guitar to go to with the harp tail piece. And I should remind you, on our hollow bodies, all the guitars with floating bridges, the bridges are secured, so they're not going to slide around under your palm.
That's a good feature.
Yeah, especially if you're really rocking out on them. You don't want it to go flying. They all have Laurel fingerboards as well.
Oh, right,
interesting. And if I hadn't mentioned that, you wouldn't know, right?
No, I wouldn't.
Just like
Honestly,
rosewood.
it just looks like rosewood.
It feels like rosewood, sounds like rosewood. It's just a little bit more sighties friendly.
Yeah, well, it's all about that these days.
Exactly, yeah. Another really cool new finish I'm loving is the Phantom Metallic.
That's well cool.
And we've gone with the torty pick guard on that one.
That's a good match.
Yeah. And behind you is my other favourite finish of them all, the Imperial Stain on the junior model.
That's the 70s vibe.
And to mention the junior models, the junior models are really going very popular at the moment because guitar players who are used to a solid body guitar but want to have some of the look and vibe of a hollow body guitar sometimes find the big 16-inch bodies quite hard to manage. So these little 14-inch bodies are a bit more manageable for those people who are transitioning from a solid body guitar, which let's face it is most guitar players, but also for those of a diminutive stature. So
that's very
that can also that can also be very useful for them. And finally, for our Southpaw friends, we have this year not 1 but 2 colours in the left-handed side. So last year we just had 1 colour, it was a Flagstaff Sunset. That colour's gone.
We've gone for the most popular one.
Yeah, we've gone the Torino Green, which hopefully a lot of our left-handed friends will be pleased with because that was the best-selling colour before and very sought after.
I love the tailpiece.
Yeah, with our V-stop tailpiece, which is again kind of a nod to our legacy. It's echoes of the Cadillac tailpiece from Penguin and Falcon. But then we also have introduced on the left-handed world one of our new colours as well, so they don't feel left out, the single barrel stain on the lefty. So 2 colours for the lefties, So hopefully that'll be pleasing for most of them.
Colours for the lefties. Yeah.
That'll keep them happy for a while.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's the new Electromatic range.
Love it.
Yeah, great stuff.
Sweet. Thank you.
And you want to go to the Electromatic?
Yeah, let's have a look.
So in the Electromatic world, so we're in the next step up from the Streamliners. So in Gretsch world, it's good, better, best. Streamliners, Electromatic's professional collection, and this is part of the Electromatic series, which is the centre block series. So we've had Electromatic centre blocks for quite some time with the full-size 16-inch body, and as I just mentioned about the junior thing being very popular at the moment, we've brought out the junior centre block models for Electromatic. I've gone with the single cutaway design. By being Electromatics, they're slightly upgraded with various features. They have the blacktop Broadtron pickups, which are stylised obviously after our classic Filtertrons, but they have a wider pole piece setting, so they have fuller frequency response, they have more power output, a really great sounding pickup. They have a treble bleed on the master volume here, and just to remind viewers about the Gretsch control setup, you've got master volume, volume per pickup, and a master tone, which means you can set, you can balance your pickups up, you can set your tone, then set and forget, and just use the master volume to go up and down and to pump the amp. You've got the gold-plated hardware, Bixby B70 license, Lowell fingerboards again on these ones. Being Electromatics, they have Graphtec new bone nuts, bound headstock, bound everything there. The sealed tuners for reliability, and that classic logo on there.
I love the double binding, that's really cool.
Love the which, sorry?
The double binding.
Double binding, yeah. So the multiple binding really, and aged as well, so it gives it that classy air. And of course this finish, the classic Gretsch colour, the metallic Cadillac green.
Can't go wrong with that.
No, and then we have a new colour over here, which is the Azure metallic, which seems to be getting a lot of attention, and you can kind of see why. So it's a metallic finish again, really goes well with that gold. We've got some nice figuring in the fingerboard there. People keep pointing out to me on the Lowell.
Good, isn't it? The Lowell, really.
Yeah. And then finally, because we just love painting guitars orange.
It's the staple, the Gretsch staple.
The classic Gretsch orange stain with the wood grain showing through there.
That's cool, that.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So it's got all the modern features. A reminder that the centre block is spruce, but it's chambered spruce. So yeah, it gives it a bit of weight relief, but also gives more of that hollow body tonality that we're known for. So a lot.
Bit area.
Yeah, Gretsch guitars are all about moving air, and that's what it's all about. Even the solid bodies, they're not solid; they're chambered.
Yeah.
They're moving around. That's the key to the Gretsch sound. So yeah, that's the Electromatic centre blocks.
Super.
New colours in the solid bodies.
Yeah.
So as I mentioned, our solid bodies are not solid bodies, they're chambered. So all Gretsch solid bodies are mahogany with huge chambering within there, so you get that air moving. This is a BT jet. So again, with those Broadtron pickups, BT meaning Broadtron, of course. We've got the V-stop tailpiece on here, because generally the BT jets are aimed towards a player who maybe hasn't tried out Gretsch before, whereas the Filtertron, the FT jets, for people who are more familiar with the Gretsch tone, they come with the Bixby. Because the players who are looking for that classic Gretsch tone often want the Bixby thing as well. So catering for all, hopefully. Still got the treble bleed on there. This is a black walnut fingerboard, Graphtec new bone nuts, sealed tuners. Just a very, very cool guitar.
Yeah, it is. It's really
this
nice.
is the new finish for this year, jade grey metallic. Again, we're doing a lot of metallics this year, so I'm going to try and move them around under the light. And that's to complement the existing range of the cherry and the gold, casino gold. And then on the FT jet, as I said, the FT has the Bixby, Filtertrons, blacktop Filtertrons and the Bixby, and this is a Lucian blue metallic, so another new colour.
Nailed it with the colours this year.
Yeah, I think we have. Thank you.
Spot on.
And again, like subtle touches as well. We go on thumbnails, because that's kind of a classic Gretsch feature.
Yeah.
So this is for the classic Gretsch guys, and this is for the modern player.
Transition.
Not to say this isn't for Gretsch guys, they can have that as well. More tones. Yeah, always have more guitars. So that's the new colours on the Electromatic solid bodies.
Sweet. Cheers for that, Adam.
No worries.
You can check these out on the website, get your pre-orders in now. In fact, I think some of these are shipping already, aren't they?
Yes,
the
now that NAMM
Streamliners.
has started, they'll have shipped. Yeah.
Get your orders in. We'll have them very soon if we don't already. Cheers.